Hey, how's everyone doing? Happy New Year to each and every one of your smiling faces. It's 2018, and what better way to kick off the new year than to start a three-part series on the basics of DSLRs. In this three-part series, we'll cover the exposure triangle, which is aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. In part one, we're going to cover aperture, what it is, and how we can use it to control the exposure. So, stay tuned and let's jump right in. Aperture is one of the three camera settings that will allow you to have more control over your final image's exposure. The word aperture describes the opening of the lens, which is measured in f-stops. It controls how much light is allowed to hit the sensor and the depth of field. A small aperture would be f/22, which would let very little light in, while a large aperture would be f/1.8, which would be considered wide open on a 50mm 1.8 lens. This will allow a lot of light to come in. So you're probably asking, how does this affect the depth of field? When focusing on a subject at f/1.8, the background will be out of focus as there's a small depth of field. At f/22, everything in the scene will be in focus as there's a large depth of field. If what I'm describing isn't abundantly clear, don't worry, I have a visual demonstration. To better demonstrate the effects of aperture on exposure and depth of field, I've set up my Nikon D750 and my 50mm f/1.8 lens on a tripod focused on this newer ball head. At f/1.8, you can see that the newer sign is in focus. As I increase the aperture, you'll notice that the background will start to become more in focus and the shutter speed will adjust. So hopefully that cleared up any confusion on aperture or f-stops. And remember, the smaller the f-stop, say f/1.8, the shallower the depth of field. The larger the f-stop, say f/16 or f/22, the larger the depth of field. Hit that like button if you like it. Subscribe for more content just like this. It's your boy EW Images from ewimages.net, helping you become a contender in photography. I'll check you next time. Peace.